Son, niggas be in a group chat immediately like, yo, why y'all let me do that dumb shit? Like, that shit wasn't even working. That shit wasn't even slapping. Nigga dick small. Like, it's hit or miss. It's hit or miss. No, it's not worth it. It's never worth it. I'd rather fuck a bitch.
Strong. Friend or girlfriend? Wife? Fiance? Friends?
So, depends on how you want to answer. So my first answer would be with my fiance, right? Because of what we talked about last week. She's the number 12. We're inseparable.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We have separation anxiety when we're apart from each other. Like, I travel with her. That's my travel buddy. You know what I mean? But because she's my travel buddy, we go everywhere together. It's like,
you want a vacation?
That's what's missing. What's missing is a trip with my bros. Like, you know what I mean? That's what would make, it would be satisfying for me right now in this moment, more so just because it hasn't been. We haven't taken a crew trip in years, you know what I mean? And when we did, this shit was like one of the best times of my life, you know what I mean? So it's like, that's what's missing.
Well, then we need to actually mature and start doing these things together. She got Gunna, you got her, you got Dace, and I got Tanae, and we actually all can
the Why Did I Get Married trip.
We can still be out together.
Let's
the
do
ladies
that.
can go off and do them. The guys can go off. We all respectful. Nobody's trying to do nothing. Like, I for one I don't want to go nowhere without my girl. Period. Like, so if I'm going with y'all better bring your girl because I'm taking mine with me.
Oh, now you understand.
Like, that's just how that's where I'm at. Like, this is my nigga. She is my nigga.
That first year, you had trauma on the ropes. That first year, you had trauma on the ropes.
You can't go nowhere without bringing your girl.
You had trauma on the ropes that first year.
You know, I'm going to tell y'all some shit. No, I'm going to tell y'all some shit because I throw myself under the bus often. Way more than any of y'all listeners understand.
Yeah, you do.
You know what I'm saying? I protect all of y'all. And I take all of this shit and say, it was me.
You do.
When
a lot.
There's a lot of information that y'all don't know. So if I'm fighting back about some shit, it's because there's other things that hasn't been said that I'm not going to introduce, right? And I do that purposely, right? So it wasn't until I knew you was dead serious this time about this person. Dead serious. You don't play with me. Don't make me play this game with you. You can play if you want with you. Don't have me running behind like, what game we playing now, Biff? So when I found out that you was serious,
you stopped.
Okay.
You did.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Okay. But before that, man, you do this. I don't know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You up and down, pew, pew, all over the room and shit. Like, yo, I was fucking this person last night. Like, yo, you got a girl. Yeah, I know. So, I'm supposed to take it serious, even though I know you ain't taking it serious?
Holy shit.
Now, once I know you taking it serious, we sure?
Yep.
Okay, sis. That's sis now. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I did that first year. I wasn't sure. And I ain't want to play a stupid game with you. You know what I'm saying? I take my people serious. That's sis now. It's different. But I don't want to just allow her in and then I got to get rid of her. And, I don't even like people around me like that.
That is very true.
I don't even like bring people. You don't bring somebody and then you bring somebody. Oh, who's this? All right.
Next.
Do you understand?
No, that's fair.
All right, Trav.
I missed that.
Go ahead, nigga. I agree. I think that side chicks are necessary, especially when you get in a place where your girlfriend has assumed girlfriend rather than friend. When you're just dating and when you're just fucking around with your girl, before all of this responsibility and this, that, and the other, she's your homegirl. Y'all can talk about shit. That is still necessary in your relationship. Once you get to a place where you can't talk about this shit with this person no more, and she's like ownership is over y'all friendship and all that, you need somebody that you can still decompress with.
But why you gotta be fucking that person?
You might just get your dick sucked, but it doesn't matter. It's just like, yo, you over there, you telling her like, yo, she had like this, and she's, you know what I'm saying, yo, she's telling you like, yo, you know, women do that, but maybe she feels this way and the other, and the minute she put your dick back in the mouth, and then she, you know, pops out and say, but maybe you should like just get her some flowers and listen to her when she suck your shit some more. Bloop, 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 bloop. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Send you home renewed. You nigga, some of the best when you fucking make up with your girl came after somebody else and fucked shit out you and said, all right, calm down. This is what you need to do. Hey, that's the truth.
I agree. Side chick can save a relationship. You know what I mean?
That's if you aren't in a good space with your person to have those kind of conversations yourself and to really be able to still vibe with each other yourself. Look, Tiana is like, yo, you niggas.
A side chick could also make you feel like, oh, there really ain't nothing out there. Like, she don't really got nothing on wifey. You know what I mean?
She don't have wifey.
Yeah. Sometimes you always think the grass is greener, and then you go over there and like, oh, this grass is dirty.
It's really muddy over here.
Yeah. Like, I don't like this grass. It's
Nah,
okay,
honestly,
but
that's some shit too. Other women do make you remember how dope your girl is. Mm-hmm. There's not one woman that I was fucking with, that I've dealt with, anything that comes close to what I have with my girl.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
So
I feel that.
spending that little time over there, you look at them and you go, yeah, I'm going home. You know what I'm saying? And that's another renewing thing. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you need it because, like I said before, the brain processes different type of information when y'all arguing and shit like that. It might not like this motherfucker right now, and emotions are fickle. Mm-hmm. You love them, you like them, you hate them, all types of shit. Sometimes you go on the other side, and it makes you realize, oh yeah, that's why I don't like the streets no more. Mm-hmm. That's why I don't like the streets no more. I want to go home.
I got one more point too about side chick. This was like 20 years ago, so I'm in my mid-20s. Not really. I'm at a point where you might have a few insecurities here and there. Me and my girl at the time didn't have the best sexual chemistry. Having a side chick gave me some confidence, like, all right, it ain't me. Like, it's, you know what I mean? It's us. To be able to satisfy other women without no problem, it gives you some confidence, like, it ain't me, it's us. It's the compatibility. You know what I mean? Sometimes you need that. You know what I mean? It's depending on your age or your experience level.
Did you get that in a relationship, though? While you're in, you need to know that? Like, you should have known that when y'all was dating. If y'all don't have sexual compatibility.
I mean,
you're not helping.
I'm not
I
advocating
had a
for
good
cheating.
argument going, and you come with that, and they're going to basically say, well, why did you get in a relationship?
Right. I'm not advocating for cheating. I'm just saying it could have some good side effects. You could cheat and it come out for the better for everybody.
You're not helping, man.
Use your common sense.
Yeah. Trav, last question, bro. What do you have? Earth?
All right. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Right. Have sex as early as possible. Fuck is you saving it for?
Agreed.
Have sex as early as humanly possible. I like you. I think I like you. Before I even get deep into really, really liking you, fuck. And then get the horny out, and then you can approach it with a clear mind. Just pop it off. It's fine. It's fine.
I like that, but I have a different experience. I felt like I was fortunate. Me and wifey, we met under different circumstances where we was friends first for like a few months. So I already liked who she was as a person. I already liked hanging out with her, already laughed with her and all of that before I even looked at her in a sexual way, before I even realized that she had a body on her. You know what I mean?
She sure do.
It was funny, like,
Yo, he had no idea.
I had no
it's
idea.
Hilarious. The
Son,
story.
the first day I saw her, I was like, oh, I get it.
and we sitting down like as friends one day
I
talking,
hate
and she got up. I'm like,
agree
oh
with
shit. I'm like, you got the hammer on you. I was like, I ain't even know.
Hammer.
That ass sitting high.
Nigga, hammer's
That
penis.
shit.
Yeah, no.
No,
Hammer.
he mean like
Oh,
the
hammer.
She
blocker.
had that back hammer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Back
yeah,
hammer.
yeah.
So I was like, oh shit, I didn't even know. So We joke about that to this day. I'm like, yo, I liked you before I knew that. Like, I could grab your ass all day because, you know, I'm not objectifying you because I liked you before I knew you had all that. So, you know what I mean? So that gives you a good layer of, like, you know, that friendship first. I really fuck with this person. I like that part.
I know my girl's sitting there like, I know what he about to do. I don't think that sex really makes or breaks the where y'all go, unless it's really bad. Well, maybe if it's really good too, you keep it too. If it's
you
really
keep it
good.
around a little bit longer than you should have.
Right, because if it's really good, because Shorty from Cuddy's Live, it was sex all day. So fucking pussy was immaculate, but the rest of her, I didn't know why I was around. Right, but I agree with Dodge though, man. I just don't like the fact that we hold sex to such a high tier on relationship status. Like, it's literally exercise. It's exercise. We're just having fun over here. That's it. That's all it is. That's all. It's an exercise. It's not that deep. And it isn't. Sex is 99% of a relationship, and the reason I say that is because what the fuck is y'all doing together if y'all not fucking? What is this?
Right.
But it's also 1% of a relationship because there's so much other things that matter in a relationship. I always say that shit. Sex isn't the reason why y'all should be together. There's all these other things that matter first. But if y'all not fucking, then y'all should not be together, in my opinion. That's my opinion. Me and my girl fucked the first day, and she's making sure that we've been fucking almost every other day ever since.
That's fucking lit. I can't wait. 3 days, nigga.
Yeah, it is what it is. Well, we've had droughts when I wasn't feeling her. She doesn't like it, but when, you know, I'm a bitch ass nigga, so.
All right, when the droughts come, the toys come out. That's fine.
Trav.
Last question.
Y'all want to go first on that?
Oh, Trav, go first.
Yeah, that's a great question. The show, before therapy, the show was my therapy. It was just I don't talk much. Kind of going back to what we spoke about last week. I could count 3 friends that I've spoken to about things in my life. So me just opening up about casual shit, just shooting it, that's not something that I do. It's not something I've ever done. So it's been therapeutic because it's like it brings you back to who you are, to moments. I've been challenged on shit that I've done. You know what I mean? Y'all hold me accountable and shit. I've learned a lot. Learned about, you know, whether it be, you know, LGBTQ or, you know what I mean? Whatever, like we challenge each other. We learn. We come with an open mind. We get feedback. Like, we get roasted on Twitter. We get challenged on Instagram. Like, a lot of people go through life without that. They just think the way they think. They're fucking stubborn, and that's it. And nobody challenges them. Like, the podcast has been great for that. Just personally, just to, and it also makes you, it forces you to live your words. Like, if I say some shit about the black community or about taking care of kids, like, I can't go out in the streets and be some wild nigga. Like, I got to be consistent now. You know what I mean? Like, I already said it out in public. You know what I mean? It holds you accountable as well. So it's changed me in a lot of ways.
Great motherfucking statement.
Yeah.
Great answer.
I would like to agree with Traum. I think accountability is like high for me. I also think that even though you guys say a lot how articulate I am, I think that I've gotten better from where I started to where I am right now. I think that...
Because you definitely cursed me out about oxtails.
Oxtail. Anyway, I also think that the brain is a muscle, right? And if you don't use it, you literally, it will keep you stagnant. I think that my brain power is faster. Like, my response time to things is faster. Like, what a lot of people don't know, or if you really pay attention to the show, you do know, we never really know what is going to happen. Like, Tahoe we don't have conversations about what we're going to talk about this week. It's just off the handles, off the cuff. And I think that helped me a lot. You plan it, but we don't know, is what I'm saying. I think that helped me a lot in my pedagogy. It helps me a lot in my relationship. It helps me a lot in my friendships. It helps pedagogy.
Yeah, spell that.
in my teaching,
Pedagogy.
my teaching. And I think it helps me a lot, period. Like, and I also feel like because of the age of social media, we type a lot. A lot of things are like, we're not really using our voices. And when you're typing, you can stop, you can think. Like, we don't have a lot of open table conversations. Like, this is like a big ass round table conversation every single week, and you have to show up. And I have to be able to say something that if Trav pulls up something that we spoke about 3 years ago, I can be like, yeah, I said that shit and I stand on that shit. And I can remember and recall the conversation and the context in which I said it.
I think that's the CMOS though. Anytime I start taking the CMOS again, something happens to my processing.
You think
I'm able
so?
to process better.
I'm going to start making more when I move. But yeah. Yeah, I think that I have grown and evolved a lot, because again, like I said, like, I don't believe that I was a full adult before. And I think that for the ones that have been here the whole time, you've watched me grow, you've watched me change, you've watched me blossom into the same nigga, but different in a lot of different ways. So
This is 360, bro. I brought Trav in. Thank you so much, Trav, for your involvement in today's episode. Super appreciate you. Super appreciate you.
You the best.
And I appreciate everybody that submitted answers. I also appreciate Wolf for sitting here for 3 hours, and Bacon for sitting here for 3 hours, and Tiana sitting there taking notes, and me pocketing in the back doing whatever the hell he does. This show for me has done a million different things. When I first started the show with Cuddy, I didn't know my power, right? Like, I was her sidekick or something. I had my own things going on, but she had to always tell me to go, 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 go. She had to always try to push me to be my own thing. And since she left, I've created a community. We've created a community. And the accountability thing is there as far as this community, but I also feel so powerful because so many people have logged into how we think and the way our dynamic and our individual powers. Like, we're all a team, but we're all respected for different things on this show. And I take that forward when I go to work. And I take that forward when I deal with my kids. And I take that forward when I deal with my team, or when I deal with Orlando, or on social media. Even today, when a girl was talking about, oh yeah, men shouldn't be kissing, and I said, oh, this is something I should be talking about, because it's all right to show that you're not affected. It's all right to represent for people and to allow them their freedom and their space. I feel powerful because of y'all, though, you guys. But it's also the listeners. That's why I wanted to do this today, because I wanted y'all to feel heard. And I wanted the world to know that this Discord is really a great thing that we got going on, because we've created another community, a smaller community, a very tight-knit community. This show is definitely my therapy. By the way, I still see my therapist every week.
Somebody asked in the chat too.
Every week.
Dope.
Every week.
It's fire.
And she helped me with some shit this week. I didn't know. I wanted to go to Kadeem's barbershop party, but there's somebody there that I don't mess with no more. And I was telling him, I was like, yo, I'm probably not going to stay, because I don't really want to be around that. I don't want it to. I'm aggressive. I'm confrontational. So anything could just set me off. And he was like, I respect that, and I don't. He's like, you're gonna come. And then he's like, but if you feel a way, leave. And so I was talking to my therapist. I was like, I don't know if I want to go. And she was like, it's just, that's, I'm glad that you know that somebody else has that much power over you.
I love it.
And I was like, huh?
Like, fuck you mean?
Ooh, that was a good one.
You know what I mean? And she was like, if they do something to you, that you're going to react, because, you have no choice. And that's just what you're going to do. So I'm glad that you know that about yourself and you're aware of it. You're ahead of it. And I was like, what are you trying to do right now? You know, and I was able to understand that I am giving this person too much power. That if I don't feel remorseful enough to want to apologize, if you don't feel like you've done anything wrong, and you don't feel like, you know, they owe you anything, and you don't owe them, then what is that? What are you creating? What is it for? How does it serve you? And in a half an hour, she made me realize that I'm being a little stupid and over emotional and just like, what are you doing?
Miss your friend's wedding over that, huh?
This nigga Trav said. This
That's
nigga
really
Trav
good.
is
That's
mad.
really good. But I've been gotten
funny.
over that. I've been gotten over that, and I realized that Dodge's homegirl is not my enemy or nothing like that. I think I needed some time because I'm in a relationship, and those things overlap.
And that was different. That wasn't
So-
a fair jab.
No,
Yeah.
but it's all right. I understand because you don't know if I really changed my thought process, and I introduced it.
Sometimes it's healthy for you and for your relationship to stay away from certain people. And it's not
Exactly.
that they're controlling you.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just that, right. So, boom. But now, shit, it is what it is. And I wish her the best. I'm pretty sure, hopefully, she does me, even though she keeps getting brought up on this damn podcast, but she hated it in the first place. I'm running out of breath. Anyway. I think one thing that's changed about me is y'all, and I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I hope y'all enjoy it. To the people here, to people away, Mouse, shout out to you, my nigga. I'm about to call you Reek. Shout out to you. I can't wait. I want Reek to come on next week.
Yeah.
To
Yay.
talk about some things that he's been going through, and for us to just be able to dial in and just bring, because he's one of my favorite
Yeah,
guests.
I love when
right?
Rick is
Same.
here.
Bacon, do you think you can get a mic to work? Oh, sorry.
Really, nigga?
Nice.
No, Bacon.
Bacon not even here next week.
Bacon is like Ziggy. Like, you know, y'all don't, it's too old to show. Anyway, you're not going to be here next week?
Bacon
2
is
weeks?
going on
You're going?
vacation.
I missed one hardest off on.
Okay, we'll figure that out. Anyway, love you all. Does anybody have anything else to say?
The grass is dirty.
The grass is muddy. So shameless.
Yo, this nigga really said the grass is dirty.